So we're going live.
Hey, good evening, Mish. How was your
Yes.
day? Hi, Leo.
But why is it that you're hiding me? Why are you hiding me? And you call Mish's name.
He's very
Mish. Put
ungrateful.
it, put it.
Mish, how was your day?
Busy, busy, busy.
Leosh, how was your day?
There you go. Very relaxing. We just come from Jamaica and I am enjoying myself. And I enjoyed myself in Jamaica, by the way,
Oh, really? Did
immensely.
Nice.
you enjoy yourself so much that we couldn't have the show Saturday morning for you wouldn't log way in? Tell the people them the
Absolutely.
truth.
Absolutely. I had the most wonderful interview with Senator Damian Crawford, and those
Oh,
are
the
going
goat man.
goat man. Yeah, it's going really crazy on YouTube. People, I opened it this morning and they're advertising. They put two advertisements on my thing already. I said, "Oh my God, the advertisement is saying, want me money there, want me money there." That's really crazy.
Wee.
So he's doing very well, and I have one more. I have one more to release. Two more to release. Two more videos.
Okay, so are we on YouTube? Let me figure it out.
Well, are we live? Because somewhere I see
We are live.
we're frozen. Okay. Okay. We're not
We
frozen.
are live.
You only freeze because you don't have good internet. So don't come and complain it from me and
I
Michelle.
live in Jamaica. I live in Jamaica. Don't come take no step with me out here now because we's a set of people who use my shit.
I know a lot of people. Something is going on down in Clarendon, right? They might drink some kind of mad puss piece down there, or
I was just
mad.
about to say that.
Yeah, because
I don't know that you can say that on the radio, on
we're not
national
supposed to.
TV.
We're not supposed to say that.
Yeah.
But if they are drinking mad puss piece, they are drinking mad puss piece. What was it?
They're not supposed to say that. They're saying that
Or
they're saying
MPP.
something that is off.
MPP. All right, and they're drinking MPP.
They would have probably think you say I drink MP.
Okay, so some of the comment, I don't see us on YouTube yet, but Paula said, "Hi guys." Carlene
Hi,
said, "Good night,
Paula.
everyone. We missed you guys on Saturday." Peter Gay said, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen."
We're on YouTube.
Paula said,
I
"It's
want Leo,
something
say
in the water."
gentleman.
Peter Gay said, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen." Lorna said, "Hello, guys." Yeah, I
Let me
don't
tell
see it
you
on
before you move on from Lorna. Lorna show off all her reaping of her vegetables.
Don't worry, summer soon done.
Well, let me tell you, she had red peas, she had tomatoes, she had cucumbers. She had a wonderful crop.
I
Lorna,
must send there it come from. I must send there our Portland. I must send there our Portland. But don't worry, it's soon done. North Carolina have to soon put up a white stuff. Give it another month.
oh, fluffy around there, she have to go make a
Exactly.
snowman.
Oh, guess who said good night? Philip.
Ooh,
Philip is
Philip.
back. Philip! Welcome
oh
back, my
my
brethren.
gosh.
We've been
Love
following
that.
you. We've been following you all of your travels through the hospital and in your walking, what do you call it, the walking stick or the walk or something like that. We follow you.
Oh my gosh,
Welcome back.
Philip, we're so happy to have you here. We trust that you're having a good day. And all is well. Oh my gosh, that is just so totally fabulous.
Yeah, to see him. Peter Gay said, hopefully some of the men will join alongside Leo since he started off so strong. He'll need some company. Greetings. Oh, June said, greetings, watching on YouTube on my TV as phone charging. Oh, I'm not seeing up on my...
It's on YouTube. That's what you were listening to a while ago. I'm here. I have you on.
Yeah, but it's not showing up on mine.
That's because you have that Dynatype phone. It's a Dynatype
No,
phone.
I have an iPhone. I have the latest iPhone. Check yourself.
People got iPhone.
I think Michelle just get one phone from somebody the other day. You upgrade.
Yeah, iPhone me single gear.
Yes, I not only have one, but I have two. Okay.
Royal card. Royal dad. Royal dad.
Lorna said, may I go free some Leo? I am from the wonderful parish of Manchester. Michael said, hello, my missing in action host. Sorry about whatever happened. We're not
But you
coming
know,
tech savvy.
I must tell you,
Leo.
Diane invited me to her house one day. I'm going to our freezer. Diane have whole of bags of mango juice. Mango juice. Where in take mango and freeze it. I don't know why I'm going to do that. But I went to a friend of mine's house the other day. And, you know, I have only my mom I saw did that. She had about 2 dozen mango in her bag. Right? Now, the only difference is that she had a knife that she was peeling like that. Right? She was peeling the mango and this up. Peel mango, this up. Blacky mango. Right? My mom now is not like that. My mom would just put the whole blacky mango in her mouth. Right? But she peeled it. I mean, there was nobody peel mango in my life. But she was doing it, sitting down, peeling mango, and just eat. I'm saying, wow. And she's about 86.
Let me tell you something. You will never come back in my yard. You old child. Come and talk. Say, I peel the mangoes and I put them up in the freezer and then I make smoothies with them. Throughout the year, so I still enjoying my mango. Let me tell you, if you ever out a gate, I said dog.
You can't let me in. You can't let me in your fridge. You can't let me in your fridge.
Don't set dog for you.
That's enough to make people come here. Yeah,
Yes, I true. We know for sure. We know for sure.
Well, Garvan is here tonight. He said, bless up technical difficulties I see. Peter Gay said, Leo, why are you exposing all of Dr. D business? I don't know why she continued to let Leo expose her.
Well, I didn't expose her because, you know, we went back to the jerk center and I didn't do any recording at all. And then just had pork.
See that again? See that again?
Okay, lad. Oh, sorry. When I supposed to say that, right?
Let me tell you.
and
never again. and ever come a Jamaica and think me I give you no mango smoothie. Mango daiquiri, no mango smoothie, no mango juice with champagne. None for you.
I'm me drive you got him. I'm me drive you got the pork place though. Me drive you.
I don't know you're too lie.
I whatever me I was system.
Damien.
Damien, no?
Well, I said, Damien gonna have a pork place.
No, not that Damien.
Not that Damien. I did not say Senator Damien. I said Damien.
Damien, the IT
Clarify.
You see that now?
Okay, VM said, hello, Diana and Michelle and handsome Leo.
Yes!
I work my Saturdays around you guys, and this was the second Saturday not here. Oh, we apologize. Leo's fault. Peter said, invitation rescinded, laughing. Jessie said, good evening, beautiful ladies and handsome Leo.
You know, I love these people. I love him. It's good to see Philip though. It's really nice to see Philip back on his feet.
Yes, it really is good to see Leo, to see that he's up and about. And I'm happy that we're having so many people who have missed us. And let me tell you, it's Leo who failed to sign us in on Saturday because Michelle and I were here waiting. And he ignored us.
And I signed in finally, and then
as the host signed
close it out. Inadvertently, I didn't go on my plane.
Real only that. Him at the house and he signed out back. Oh Lord, but let me tell you, it's been a long week. It's so many things that I wanted to talk about on Saturday. I wanted to talk about the video that I saw on Observer with the 4 JPs in questioning the alleged.
What the heck was that anyway?
I saw it on Observer. I wanted to talk about the installation of the new justice in the US. So we miss all of that. I wanted to talk about the DPP out here saying that she wanted the death penalty for the man who killed the people them in Clarendon. And we miss all of that talk. And now today I have to talk about and I wanted to talk that Kamina come back to the ministry, and so she not gone nowhere. She's here, and I wanted to talk about the other Johnson today now because two people quit Pam Barris. Them say Barris now lead good. Barris now go on good.
I didn't, Diana, I did not know that you talk patois.
Yes, and I speak it very well. Did you understand me?
I had to take a second check. You always seem so proper and nice and
The
stood.
proper people not speak patois, but you know easy.
No,
Proper
no,
people
no,
not
no,
speak
no,
patois.
no, no, no. My proper people, them don't speak patois.
Well, you're wrong. You hang out with fake news and fake people. Fake people.
All right, look at Michelle. Michelle, yeah, Michelle talk patois. Michelle, that
But
But
you
share,
master.
at the heights of stood.
Nobody can draw out Michelle and try
me
show
proud of
her
me
up.
patois. Me proud of me
Lower,
patois.
lower,
I don't hide it. I
lower.
don't hide it. My identity. Proud of it.
Exactly. It's the
Proud.
culture.
But so much to talk about for real.
Yes, and
So
then I
much.
wanted to tell you that all is not lost because them have 10 festival song now.
I saw me here. Oh my word! And there's a big artist in there. Who's that big artist again? The big name.
Big artists in there?
There's one big artist in there.
No, you never know. Me just hear say they have 10. And me said to myself then, how them never could have find 10 before? Why them never said them not have enough and make people rather than come declare say they nah have no song. Make the whole country get vexed with them. And they could have just fix it.
Hey, listen.
So,
I got a message from Nikki East.
mm.
Nikki said, Leo, go and chat your mad put piss here because even the Bible call piss. So it use the word piss inside. Yes. Nikki always have my back. I send where she come from. Nikki always have my back.
Oh,
Hey, Nikki,
no.
go on talk.
Me don't want DJ down at your ear and name Nikki East from Westwood.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, then, but you know,
Yes.
anyway, we have more news and some really sad news because yesterday this 69-year-old husband killed him 67-year-old bedridden wife. So it really something is wrong.
Where did that happen?
So wrong yesterday
Where?
Clarendon.
in Clarendon.
But you know what people
Yes,
don't
he was in
understand,
Clarendon.
and
But wait, may
I
have
have to sympathize. We have to sympathize because a lot of people don't understand. They say he had mental issues. That's what
Oh,
they say.
really?
The husband. Yeah,
Then
he had
after
a
so many
mental
years in
illness.
marriage to her, and then he mental issue, you have to tell him for the foolishness like that.
I think he was just being Dr. Death.
No,
He
but
was what?
sometimes it's hard, from people like we'd have people like
Who
spouses
Dr. Death
that
is?
get sick.
Mercy killing.
I think I
He had not telling about no mercy killing.
yeah, hear me?
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
But I'm not hearing you.
Oh,
Where
shit.
is your headphone? For you know, said the last time you
Is-
did have it.
I need a new
Where's the
laptop.
earbud?
Anybody interested?
Where's your earbud?
We can come up and show the earphone and then take care of and expect we
But we never know if when they hear me because me I talk and like
we were hearing you.
Yes,
all
are
of
you
them
hearing us
ignore
now?
me. Okay.
Michelle, you really drop out your earbud them and I say you're not here.
Oh my God.
But I try to switch it back.
No, you're good.
Yeah, but I was saying that people don't understand when like these spouses or even children like end up with these sickness. Like people do need to do therapy because it does get a toll after a while on people.
Michelle,
how
you
to
cannot
manage
talk about the therapy. At
and
Jamaica, we live, where in heaven him going to
That's a
get
Jamaican problem.
therapy? Where him going
Yes,
to
if
get
we-
it?
when
He
I
don't
do
have no free
therapy-
therapy. Him can't go to the hospital and say him have mental issues and get no free treatment, or him have to go get one long appointment for months to come. By that time, what happened? Him lose it.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, and that's the problem. I will see all these crimes, these horrible crimes. We need therapy, man.
And then you need therapy in America, you know, because July 4th celebration in Highland Park end in terror after mass shooting leaves 6 people dead and dozens injured. We need therapy up there. We need therapy.
We do. And
so worldwide, we need therapy then.
Is a black man or a white man? Mostly white man anyway. A white man do that, right?
They captured him. What do you think? They captured him.
Oh, so then he wasn't murdered, says a white man. Police never take him out.
He was captured.
Okay.
But then the sad part of it, how they captured him. And I'm not sure if you saw on the news, another black man was running and they emptied that thing 60 shots in him. I'm not sure if you saw that. They had, I want to say it's Ohio, where they had a protest about it. You see how that slipped through the media, right? He had no weapons, nothing. And they pumped him with bullets. But it slipped through.
Wow. The descriptive word, them pumping with bullets. Oh, God.
They pump him like a game. Jesus. Like a target shooting. Okay, so Jesse Garvan said, them thing they pain me heart. Paula said, that's not mercy killing, that's brutal. Mercy killing would be withholding medication or the like. Peter Gay said, being a caretaker takes a toll on you, Dr. Diana. The same thing happened here. 2 87-year-olds. He killed her and then himself. She was suffering. Paula said, black people will need therapy. I guess black people need therapy in America. June was sending us a list of songs for festival. Paula said she corrected it. Black people will need therapy in the US. VM said, yes, it was a white man. Oh, nobody commenting on YouTube. 6 people logged in. Nobody commenting. What's going on? Why the sad face? All right, Dr. Dana, you bring the sad news. Come, bring happy news.
Happy news?
Happy news.
I don't know which way we must take it, but this is my happy news. Senior UK ministers quitting protests at Johnson's leadership. I mean, you could have read either which way, but it's really England we're talking about right now. It's not the happy news yet. The happy news is that Britain's Wimbledon guy, Cameron Norrie, reached the semi-finals for the Wimbledon tournament. So that is happy news. And I think it will get no happier than that. There's just so much.
What were we saying about the foreign minister again?
Never said on about the foreign minister. I said it's UK.
It's back home.
Senior UK ministers quitting protests at Johnson's leadership.
Yeah, but you said something about
she is back home. She is not gone anywhere, so she's here in Jamaica.
No, she's not there at Jamaica, isn't she in? Why don't they have the CARICOM summit right now? Isn't she there?
She come back her old work.
Oh, she come back to work. Okay. So
this is where God wanted her. Not there.
And then now some good news. I think the PMP people are going to regard this as good news because hear this now. MP Robert Montague blast banks for treatment of customers in St. Mary.
Finally.
Lawmaker Robert Montague used his morning sitting of the Standing Finance to launch an attack on the banking sector, arguing that its policy decisions are hurting St. Mary residents, but it hurt everybody. Banker Richard Biles and his team, which included Deputy Governor and then listed all of them, along with Finance Minister, faced the brunt of Montague's frustration after they indicated that sufficient legislation did not exist to regulate the sector. What? However, they indicated that a banking bill has been drafted to address this. Montague told the committee that all the banks operating in rural St. Mary, where he serves, have suddenly gone cashless without a thought for the people. Their customers, my voters.
Same thing Lisa say.
Exactly. And the people are now left with a situation where they can't get cash. You can't get banking service. The ATM is not working. So who compensates? So it is just, I'm happy that he has joined it.
Finally, somebody else. So hopefully they listen. Hopefully they listen.
So the committee chair, Hero Clark, sought to close out the matter, but Montague doubled down on his position. Is this insisting that committee members were sent to represent constituents and did not care about their constraints? Wow. Montague talk up the thing.
So exactly, that's exactly what Lisa said. And look, that's what she said. Like they're doing it to the farmers in our constituency. They can't afford it. Then they have to leave from where they're in their bush, go all the way out town to go conduct business with money. They can be left to be robbed. All these things, and nothing has improved. So yeah, finally somebody, but you know, it might get nowhere. Cause remember the last time Jackson raised the same issue. The JLP said, we want the government to address the banking issue. Remember that? JLP said we wanted the government to address it. So I don't know if it's going to go anywhere, but I'm glad he said something about it. And another guy too from St. Mary, what's name? Carrier, somebody talked about it too.
Prairie.
He's a counselor. He mentioned it to JLP counselor, the same thing.
He's a mayor. But let me say this. All the strike, what we strike the other day.
I want to read an article, but it keeps saying
she gone.
Oh no, she gone. It's trying to look like I'm on to nothing because Nigel still hasn't completed his review of any of the sectors.
Not only that, he completed a review and he offered the government offered the teachers a compensation plan, and the teachers then rejected. They rejected it over the weekend, saying no, we don't want it. I mean, how do you?
What was it?
Go backward. What happened is, based on what my reading was, the compensation went backwards for a lot of people who are teaching. That it's not elevating their position as teachers. So the JTA says no, we are not accepting this. So they've gone back to the well, I don't know if they've gone back to the drawing board, but I know that the JTA president came out and said we are not accepting this plan. So I wonder what was all the hoopla about, all these standoff and striking and all of this thing. What really took place? Did it make any impact on the government? Probably not.
No, it did not, because I think what usually happens, they appease one set, who usually the little group that benefit directly, and then the mass is still disadvantaged, and then they move on. They're like, hush up, just let's wait and see what happened. And they go continue wait and see what happened, because the review is still not done. But wasn't the goal for him to complete that review so they know where they stand?
Yeah, he completed the one for the teachers, for sure, and they rejected it. So no, we don't want that. I was happy to see.
So I guess they're negotiating then.
I don't know.
All right.
Whatever it is.
If they make an offer, they refuse. I guess it's going to take 20 years.
Yeah. Whatever the government offered is not to the teachers.
Well, let me tell you the irony now. I find my own personal joke here, because I am about to read an article that says underperformance dogs utilities, and then my internet goes.
I don't understand the article.
You don't get it?
No. Underperformance dogs the GPS, right?
Dogs utilities, right? So there's an article in the paper that the people are admonishing the utility companies, the public service, the light, the water, the internet providers. And I am trying to open the article to read it. My internet just get cut off. Like them say, no.
So that's why you drop off a while ago?
Yes.
Because your dog what the internet company don't.
I mean, they just got dog them read the article where I dog them out.
Yeah, it kind of sad. Like all these people, they're saying they cannot really regulate them. Like even JPS and all these, like are directly impacting people. The banking, which I do think they can. And I know people keep saying you have options. You really don't have options if you're in certain areas. It's not like you have multiple banks in those areas. A VA might not be in a rural area. They might have one credit union, but they usually look to banks where they could go anywhere and access their money. Scotiabank, NCB. So the option is really limited. So you can't say to people, say, oh, they have option, just close out your account. And when they do close out their account, they take more than half of the money. So they just need to reform it.
Another thing that they have to be mindful of, and people must be reminded that a lot of people close out their account, and because they don't understand this whole online banking thing, people just taking out their money. Even people who understand their money, people thieving it out online. So people are not going to be inclined to want to do this online banking when they're not familiar. There's a big corporation the other day, JMMB, and it was all over the paper, where it was alleged that they took $40 million out of somebody's account.
NCB, right?
No, with JMM, it was. I'll try and find the article. But with things like that happening, and at such large scale, it might not be $40 million, like it's probably $40,000 or $4,000 or something, but it make a difference in somebody's life. And when you hear that somebody thieving that out of other people's account, you're going to be a little bit weary. Going to be very weary. And some people don't understand the ATM. I remember going into an ATM in up in Ligonier, Scotia machine, and there was an older lady standing there, and she said to me, Miss, you can just check the account for me to see if the money come. And I said, then why don't you do it? She said she don't understand. She have the code written out. She give me the code, she give me the card, she come in there, she stand up with me. Me tell her how much money in the account when me do it. And she say, all right, take out so and so. Me take it out and me give to her. Now, a lesser person could well just take our banking information, scan our card or photocopy it, and then just go and do what they want to do with the little 2 pence that she have in our account.
Actually, how much old people, like when sometimes they have Falmouth Bank and they ask if you just come in, come help me.
Yes.
I don't know how they know me honest. But
let me tell you, if you're not honest, you're forced to be honest when they tell you with such sincerity if you can't help them.
Exactly. And besides, I help them sign up their documents, write up their information, which I do need the help. So these people cannot go forward with technology. They're not equipped. And they go, like my mother, seriously, she up to now, like if you post something on, WhatsApp, if you post a picture on your status, my mother thinks you're directly sending her that picture. And she's responding to the picture.
You're going to take a lot of learning. As a banker and having been a teller way back then, when technology wasn't as advanced and it was so difficult for some older people back then.
Were you doing banking when they had a passbook?
Yes. And I had a card, and we the bankers had a card for each account. So you'd have a card like this.
Card, yes, and you're right.
The machine to the.
We shall understand the thing there, right?
And you stick it in
what
there.
What you talk about? Me used to work on credit union.
Listen, my mother did not give up her book. She was still banking with her book up to 2017.
Yes, but I had my book too. So I'm just like your mother. I had my book. And I
my mother had her book.
My book.
You know how long those books been out there? Oh my! She had 2 accounts, and they were written in.
I mean, you used to have to write up in the books and your initial at the end of it. You know that little funny quirky thing to say that.
And you write whatever you write in the book, you write on the card, right?
No, we don't write on the card. You're supposed to post it on the card. But some people would write if the machine is down or so. Yes, and sometimes you just stick it onto the card, the voucher. So it used to be is that the customer would come in with write up the voucher and do the transaction. You post the transaction, update the book, either manually or using the machine. You stick the voucher on the card, and it goes to the person who posts the transaction. So you're not supposed to write on it.
Back in 1978 now. That card.
No. That time I was in school. Oh gosh, no.
They had to put the thing. They had to put write in the book and write on the card. The same thing.
When I got into banking, there was a machine.
But it kind of sad, like we're laughing, but even like with all of this new technology that they have, it's still like they're still not progressing the banks. Because when I go to the bank, the lines are long through the door.
That comes down to what that comes down to is job protection.
We mean job protection, but they don't have as much teller.
They can't
They don't have no teller.
I mean, they can do it faster. They just don't want to speed it up because
What?
Yeah, but they
more
cut down
people
the
in the bank,
tellers.
more people in the bank is the longer you hold a job for.
No, that's you're too.
No, but they cut the tellers them anyway.
It has to be. It cannot be anything else other than.
Sometimes it's just a process. Sometimes, because remember, within the banking sector, you have people with different levels of authority. So if you come in with a particular value transaction that requires another officer to approve it or to review the transaction, plus in the banking sector, you don't trust nobody. So two people have to verify most transactions over a particular amount. So and it's really that they can move much faster.
They can
As
move
a banker,
faster. They just
can
shut and they
much
hang
faster.
up.
Faster. I went inside the bank in 2019, NCB Ocherius, and I said I'm gonna get there early because I want my whole day, right?
See, people like you all up in bank, you want a whole day.
No, I want my whole day. So I'm going to the bank early so I can be in front of the line.
Oh.
By the time I got there, the line was down the street. And I had to stand in the sun. And when I walked, it was 9 o'clock. When I walked up and asked somebody to hold me place in the line, right? I'm going to walk up. The man at the gate, the security guard, and then time I look away until the clock struck 9. In 9 o'clock. I'm there saying
it's 9 o'clock the bank open, then it's 9 o'clock the bank open.
But you know what I like I go to a credit union and I see where Jamaica could fix it, because what they do is like they streamline things. If it's simple things that you could go to an ATM or the machine, they direct you. Once you get there, they ask you the first thing, what you want to do. Then they send you directly to where you want to go.
But the banks do that. Quickly. Well, the bank that I go to does that as well. The bank that I go to, I just show a card and I walk past.
More know about you. You stand up in a line in a bank like me?
Yeah.
I lie. You're stupid on that. I lie, I tell. You don't stand up in a line.
Everybody else is not a bank.
I go to the bank. I go to the bank like everybody else. I use my card. I swipe it in the machine. It gives me a card, and I wait my turn like everybody else.
You walk up through the
that is why
I wait my turn like everybody else. Whether I walk through that line or another line is neither here nor there. I go through the same process.
When I come back to Jamaica, I want to be your friend. Okay?
You don't follow me go nowhere. You.
We go tell everybody how much money you make. I am
oh, me go lodge $2.
Somebody comment. Let me somebody comment. Johnny said, we got it, Dr. Diana. Yvette said, good evening. Well, we have to adjust JPS. My mom bill was 7,000 to 8,000 this month.
That is another story. That is
12,000.
So that make us pause on that. Make us pause on that light bill. Let me tell you, the light bills have gotten ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. And nobody don't need to tell me that gas gone up and oil gone up. It is ridiculous.
Strike. Stop using light. Go use lamp. Lorna says, I wonder if it's my account they take the 40 mil from. Yvette said, yes, I used to work in the bank then. Joni said, why does it sound as if there are no architecture, database, ID, and security process and service training and information service for all end users? Shaking my head. Jamaica has opportunities to expand and employment sector. Emily said they should have us mail the book overseas to get stamped. Then they they would ally. Paula said, Johnny, good point. Many Jamaicans are against NIST, the needs, and that is the start. Johnny said, so truly, job protection, because those jobs in Jamaica are considered prestigious. Those jobs are wage earner low level, same as cashiers in the US. Yeah, because I'm surprised bank they don't really make money, especially when they're tellers.
In America, but Jamaica is a person. Me couldn't get up. Let me tell you something. When me I grew up, the only people that were working at bank, them eye colored, like almost white. Okay?
They must have bleach.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they get paid well.
You have to bleach to get bank job. I mean, they were really willing to bleach.
But that doesn't mean they get paid well.
Well, by the time I came out of school, they would allow anybody, so I was there.
Lord, I tell you.
Depends on your pedigree. If you went to Westwood, you know.
Joni is
saying.
back. It's a long time we don't see Joni.
Well, we're off about 2 weeks. Paula said true Leo.
Oh, yeah,
True words. Yeah, but where we come from? So hopefully they do something about the banking fees. That was the point of our old discussion, right?
About the banking for the rural people, particularly.
Not only rural, for entire Jamaica, because it's ridiculous to see how much money is taken out monthly out of the little money people get for their retirement. You could have really take that money and buy grocery and gas, etc. They need to do something about it, especially for retirees.
Them charge a fee for everything. Them charge a fee for lodge your money. Them charge a fee if your account below a particular value. Then charge a fee if your account over a particular value. Then charge a fee if you want withdraw. And then charge a fee if you're lodge.
And then charge a fee if you not touch your account in 6 months.
Yes, then charge you.
If you want a check, then charge you a fee. If you want an overseas check, then charge you a fee. If you want a US dollar check,
oh my God,
it's one fee. If you want a US dollar check to use overseas, is a different fee. You didn't know that?
Yeah, but when my clients have said don't use it because when they send money, this is what the bank do. They tell them they're paying the fee to cover their fee for me. So they still take out the money once they get to me.
Yeah, them charge a process.
After, yeah, but they paid that fee, what they tell them it would be, and then they still take the money.
Damn thief them.
That's why they can make billions of dollars a year in profit.
Yeah, VM says some of
the accountable though.
They do need to be, and that's why I was kind of upset. Nigel was. That's what I was thinking. Maybe because he's from that industry. Why
no,
he's so
Nigel? Who keeps saying that Nigel is from that industry? Not from that.
He was on NCB. Well, unless the information
Nigel served as a director for NCB. He was an elected director for NCB. So, but that's not where he worked. He didn't work in that industry. He worked with a major manufacturing company for years. Nigel wasn't within the banking sector per se.
Unless if you only
excepting as a director.
I guess hurricane bio. VM said some of the Scotia banks and CIBC are closing down here in Toronto. These are some of the banks in more established areas with older individuals. The bank only care about the interest they are making, which is true. Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
I know. And then what I said, like, people need to understand the power of what they could do. Cause I remember years ago, Bank of America here used to charge ridiculous fees. And people left in droves and went to like credit union and other banks. So you know what they're doing now? Cutting all those ridiculous fees to get back people. Same with Chase. Yeah. So if people, there's power in numbers. They need to do something. Johnny said highway robbery. People start put the money in your pants and bury them. So if your mattress out there, when the rats eat them, what they ain't gonna do? Sure.
They need beaten. You know what they need beaten with? They need beaten with the coconut broom. Coconut. Anybody know coconut broom?
Of course, everybody know coconut broom.
You know coconut broom, Diana?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. I see that. You know what is a coconut broom, Diana?
It's where they use a coconut bowl to make the broom.
The bowl?
Mm.
No, she was going to give it the proper word.
No.
When you take off the branch of the coconut, and it have all those things looking like this on it.
Okay, yes. Oh yeah, your daughter close by, I tell you. Your daughter close by there.
And stuff.
Where daughter? She must be close by, I tell you. Say, no, mommy. I'm sure she I tell you no. But
tell me, yes.
If you never get any beaten with a coconut broom.
Nobody can beat you with that, Leo. You're too wicked.
You sound like you're abused, Leo.
Wicked.
I was
beat you with the broom.
Stop it.
Where you come from?
Don't say that here, man. Stop it.
Where you come from?
Then you stand up and take liquid that, or you run.
No, you run. What you when you run, when you run, and mama that lick it with funny off it. Just the end of the thing hot, you know, it thing.
It brush you up.
It's sting bad, yes, it's sting bad. It's sting bad.
Garvan said, me no coconut brush.
Brush. We're talking about that Sunday.
Yes,
Coconut
Michelle.
brush. They used to take coconut brush and sail after. Well, I never get it, but I hear them would like your grandmother that sail the coconut brush after them.
Why?
If them have misbehave or something, and she just catch the brush and just sail it after you.
The brush or the broom?
The brush.
You know what the brush is?
Yes, it's the top of the coconut husk.
Yeah.
What something you can lick you with?
No. They're not. They're expensive, you know. Expensive brushes. Me get beaten because me broke one of them. Me stand up. Listen, me now go up on my knee. And then my sister.
Oh.
What?
So you're clean.
Oh.
Me are clean and me stand up. I use one foot and I rub it, you know. And all of a sudden, this is broken at two. Jesus. I be like that.
You must think you're Hoover. Yeah, Hoover. Yeah, Hoover.
I was saying, my sister, them hard, them work hard, you know, they work really, really hard. When they go up on them knees for brush, and then you have another piece of cloth, where after you're done brush, you have to use the cloth to shine up. I mean, Michelle don't know everything there. Michelle ain't work hard here because you never get no beating for clean house. Saturday morning.
We used to have Hoover machine. You never have one Hoover. And it
No.
Three brush underneath the Hoover. 1, 2, 3.
No.
And you change the brush them and shine up. You polish it with the
No, sitting around with it now.
Right? You just plug in the Hoover now and just ooh.
No, sir, Hoover hand for it. Oh, my sister them
stand up by the Hoover and I hope say mommy not see you.
my sister them a Hoover.
They do that Hoover.
Okay, June said it's all over, guys. My light bill was $200 in March. Just got this month and I used less than in March, $351. Last month was $377. I haven't let talk. Garvan said, polish your that. Patricia said, Dr. Diana, what do you mean they charge if you have over a certain amount of money in the bank? That's highway robbery. No wonder people keep their money under the mattress. I never wondered to myself, you know, they always say like Chinese in Jamaica keep their money with them. That's why they're always being robbed. Yeah, like millions of dollars. So I'm wondering if that's the issue.
They hardly lodge for their money. They keep their money and then spend their money. They're serious.
Yes, I want to say that nice little shout out to my friend from high school, Karen Frey. Good day, Karen Frey.
Nice.
Huh?
Actually.
You're not no friend. She said you're not no friend, but you know Karen.
I did, yeah.
I have no friend. We have to say. I have no friend.
I did, yeah.
Karen is watching from. Remember which state? Which state today, Karen? Remember which state today? But we went to high school together. We connected. So tomorrow we have our first meeting for Port Maria High School. Yes, our first meeting tomorrow night.
What kind of meeting?
Meeting to reunite and to do something for our school.
Oh. Talk about the old
fun. Oh, she's in Wisconsin, she said.
Oh,
okay.
Hi, friend over in Wisconsin from Port Maria School.
Her name is Karen.
Hi, Karen. Thanks for watching and supporting us. Come again.
Thank you.
I want to give a shout out.
Girdling Grant.
I want to give a shout out.
Yeah. I Girdling Grant watching also.
Leonard, give a break, Michelle. Hush.
Now, give a break to get a shout out to my peeps.
Who are your peeps? Who are you? You have to call the name them. You have to call the name them.
All my peeps out in Trelawney, you know, pick up to all my peeps.
You don't sound right. You don't sound right. You don't sound right. Karen says she's loving the program. She says, hi, ladies. She's talking to me.
Hello.
Hi, ladies. You know what you call peeps. Yeah, that doesn't sound like your kind of language. That sounds like a younger people. What is that sound? Somebody get
Somebody get kidnapped.
Yeah, Palm Beach County kidnapped child. Child abduction. Child abduction. Amber alert.
Who that be in Leo? Who that pin there?
Them somebody thief, somebody picnic. So we have an Amber alert.
We have a lot of people on YouTube, but for some reason they're not commenting.
Okay, well, I want to shout out all those people who've been waiting for us for the past 2 Saturdays and who have missed us dreadfully. Like Wanika called and said, Dana, where's the show? I can't find it. What is wrong with you? So I said, Leo, sign us out and mess up the whole thing. She said that Leo chat too loud. So hail up to Wanika. Hello to Mrs. Redwood. Mrs. Redwood is a retired banker. So she got into the bank back in the days, Leo, but she didn't have she mixed. So I hear tall and she brown. So she,
a little girl.
She could get into it. And who else I want to say? Hello to Monica. Hello to Dana and all her friends who are watching. Hello. Everybody for joining along too soon. And special hello. How could I miss this? So Senator Donna Scott Motley, I'm sending special hello to her. Because she was
congratulations.
Yes.
For what?
She was nominated for vice president of the People's National Party. I hope she wins.
So we just support her. She went to Clarendon College. She's a great person. She's just a great person.
But she needs to support her. We can't.
I understand. How many years when I support Camilla Smith Johnson and everybody?
But nobody don't. She don't get appointed for nothing.
Yeah, she came back to the ministry.
But that
appointment,
this is where God wanted her.
Everybody, yes, earlier. She recognized that already.
She might have missed you.
You okay?
She's done a good job.
Welcome, Camina. Welcome back to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Like
have a farm work ticket. I have some people down in Clarendon who need farm work ticket.
Oh my. But yeah, this sound bad, man. We just congratulate somebody who are run for her position.
Yes,
we can have a say in this.
Promise nobody else in position and run against her. No, man, big up Donna.
No, but not even that. But like say, this we can have some influence over. Like what she was running for, Camina, we had no say. But this how we can talk to a few delegates and have them vote fair.
Congrats, Donna. We hope that you make it. You're fabulous. So,
well, yeah, so like you have a grind. Do you have a grind?
You must want to run. You must have a plan for run.
Why don't go run?
You go run way. You might go run way.
All right, so you have Damien in your corner. Damien, you want to win?
I had a very nice interview with him. I learned so much about goat business, goat husbandry. Ever hear that term yet? Goat husbandry. I mean, and I never had a goat. But I had a lot of friends who had goats. But Damien...
What you had? What kind of animal you had? Because everybody had an animal. What was your...
Not one damn animal. Me didn't want to...
I lie, Leo. Leo, tell me say I have one name. Come and fold around your yard.
Hey, listen. When come and fold in your yard, when come and fold in your yard, a wild fowl, you know.
That's a dinner.
Exactly, a wild fowl. Hey, let me tell you something. There's no meat harder than a wild fowl.
I tell you.
Wild fowl. It's harder. So come and fold in the air a wild fowl. Anybody can catch it. As long as they can catch it, all the sensor want them. Nobody likes it. You know sensor fowl, right?
Them don't have a black and white one.
No, they feather them cock up like so.
Oh, Lorna said we use an old felt hat or an old wool pants to do the buffing after the coconut brush. Later on, grandmother
yes, that's right.
Looking on the floor.
Wow, clean, shine as a whistle.
Hey, listen, if mama come over you with your shine, if my sister must shine, I'm gonna come over and see herself, see her face in the you know shine yet. If she don't see her face, I'm wrong. When she look down, she don't see her face. You don't shine yet. You have enough way to go.
Well, I'm glad I didn't live around her face neck of the woods for her. Baby, tell her she better shine that. I buy Hoover.
I will never have no Hoover. And they came out with something, you know. I forgot what it's called. Before you had the Hoover brush, they had a polisher. They call it, yeah, it's a polisher. They call it. So what
Polisher.
is a
But the brand
polisher?
was Hoover.
Okay, so it didn't shine when it first came out. It didn't. There wasn't a brush. It was just something to spread the
Polish.
spread the polish, right? And then you still have to go back, go down, and you need
No,
to.
because you had a pad. So the things that you would put on under the bottom of it was the brush, and then over the brush you would put that kind of a cloth thing, and that is what you use to spread it or use it to buff.
Diana, I'm telling you that when in my days, they never have no brush on it yet.
But it can't be just that, Leo.
I just polish and then way off.
Well, that was supposed to shine
It do so when it go on
use it good.
this is how it go. It goes around like this.
Oh, no, no, I use it good. I never read the manual.
Oh my God! I'm sure that most of the people about they know me I talk about because after they done polish,
Well, not supported. Everybody like,
my
oh,
auntie did have one, you know, but my mother never have none because my auntie kind of richer. My auntie they were mean. Jesus Christ! You know my auntie were mean. It means until you take the butter and put on the fridge, lock the fridge with lock. Because stay with her, I'm nearly dead for hungry.
I because you went licky.
and yummy.
Let me tell you something. When they use that butter, it's steel. A steel butter you get. Because she don't use it. She don't open the fridge. God, poor thing.
No, good. Read there, Miss Michelle.
Paula said, no, Leo. It had 2 brushes.
Paula, you're too young.
Well, before that, you missed some. Lorna says, oh, yes. And then June says, Donna has served her nation well in so many capacities. Congratulations. Big up.
I'm going to see that.
Gavin
Yeah,
says,
I want her to win. She brings some dignity to the thing.
Gavin says it has the soft pads to cover the brush pads. See, you don't know a thing. And Paula said, no, Leo, it had 2 brushes.
Okay,
Says, correct, Dr. Dana. The polisher had attachments, so you changed based on the phase you were in. Look at you what Johnny writes now. So no see Johnny, you're what Johnny writes. Correct, Dr. Dana. The polisher has attachments that you change based on the phase you are in.
Okay.
Period. It was entertainment watching the helper change them.
Oh, wow! Help!
I never said I'm going to help. I said me change it.
Oh, I'm helping her. Oh, that. Who that, Judy?
Johnny, she have to go come around and go explain.
Yes. Helper!
And she then we laugh at your expense. We did have a lady too.
the only helper, there are sometimes when we had a little bit more money, one woman used to come wash for you because you never want to go down the river no more. But river way hard. We're happy to go down the river, you know, because the pudding pan, not pudding pan, the wash pan where you put there on your head, it light. But then you come back home because the water still in your clothes. Jesus.
Why not wring it out properly?
It's supposed to dry, but it's not dry. We don't have no time to dry it down there. Because a whole day washing, you know. And so by the time they put them out, it not dry.
So, let me ask you, you did have problem with the utilities like the water commission back then? We didn't go wash. Answer me, man.
We never have water, running water. I'm going to work like an man, running water coming. In the pipe. when the water coming in the pipe, it's come for 2 hours. And this donkey man will have 2 ampere, right? Him always come with his donkey and I stand up on the pipe and full up the two big pan and with the becks. Because he take the left. Yeah,
the water done by time he done full up.
Exactly. Now we never had running water when we were growing up in our community.
Lorna says, got my first polisher from Stanley Motor across
yes!
circle.
Stanley Motor. I forgot about Stanley Motor. There is a lot of commercials on the radio.
Yeah, Stanley Motor. Yeah, I remember them.
You to Stanley Motors. You think somebody named Stanley?
No, what brand we name, sir?
Joni says, Leo, we enjoyed watching the lady who did laundry use the washing machine. She did with laugh. I saw she did with laugh.
Oh my God.
Funny.
The life that you guys had, it's unbelievable. Me can't even fathom that at all, at all, at all.
You can't fathom that.
Not at all.
Everybody life different. Make we just say it that way there, you know?
Yeah, it's, I
Everybody
mean,
got different. I mean,
We have all
everything
got
they
different ways.
perfect, but we got
Yeah.
different
But
with
at the end
different
of the day, you know, it's
experiences.
really what you do with those experiences.
oh, Karen asked me if my aunt was living in England. Yes.
I suggest say England people mean.
Yes, in cover
But they
England.
always say that.
That's true.
But they just know if it's safe.
That's true.
They're meticulous and they now waste.
Johnny said, oh, you read that already? Waste not, want not.
Exactly.
You know,
I never waste nothing either, I know. Like even bread. You know, like when bread is stale, but that's why I never used to eat bread pudding. Even the stale bread she used to make into.
Yeah, then you
they're making bread. And bread pudding. I see bread. Where she come from?
make it nice, it's bread pudding.
And they like it.
You have to put some fresh bread in the dough.
Yeah, she put a little.
Have enough. You don't have enough.
And then she wasted nothing. All the banana when they get, you know, too ripe, she make banana, they call it fritters.
You know, comment.
You know, when it really ripe.
Let me tell you, to make banana fritters is nice. You know, like banana fritters.
When she did it, I liked it.
See,
I don't think anybody.
Then she not so bad.
I don't think she really make good food, but it's just like the thought of the spoiled bread.
I think that she was really being very mindful. She was being very frugal. That's the word. She was being very frugal in that she not wasting. So she now said, willful waste make woeful want.
Yeah, she was good with that. Nothing was wasted.
No, man, when the banana too ripe, you put it, when my bananas get too ripe, because I don't like it too ripe, I like it with a tinge of greenness in it. I put it in the freezer and I put it in my smoothie. So it becomes a sweetener for my smoothie.
I have a friend coming from the Middle East, right? And she said she went through the airport on the 17th of June and they charged her $65,408 for whatever she was bringing in. The whole Middle East should have come with her, or what? 68.
Who charged her that? Jamaican dollars?
Customs, yeah.
That's like how much money?
Like $500.
How much money?
That's like $500.
Not money.
You know, she have to get smart. There's a joke about two higgler who go buy shoes and then buy shoes now for come sell. And I say, all right, split up your shoes them. And everybody get, like, one get the right foot and the other get all of the left foot them. And one go Mobile and one go Kingston. And when them reach a customs now, whole heap of shoes start to ball. A pure left foot, the people them pack gear. How she gonna sell?
Oh God!
You can't charge her for that.
I can't pay nothing for this.
So, girl, you needed to split up the thing, then, man.
The next time she split up and beg somebody carry one her bag for her.
I saw that the other day when I was going down. This woman, I was at the passport thing,
checking in.
Yeah, and somebody came to help her, and when the guy came from the airlines, he said your bag is too heavy, and she and her husband, and she don't know what to do. The man said unpack them and repack them, and she did that, and me have trouble with my things. I did that for a while, and then when she repacked them, it's still heavy. Then the man tell her, say, ask somebody to carry some for you. And she come to me. You say, me?
What does that mean? You're not a Jamaican. Because you could have taken...
No, but it's a federal offense. They have to thought the airport, you shouldn't carry people's luggage. But why it kind of strange. Oh,
then you should she create another bag and give
the employee. They ask her for that. Like,
that was right. That was quite strange that he asked her to do that. because
Him probably
it's
trying
not
to
illegal. It's not illegal. Only if you have something illegal in there. But it should
Yeah,
not
but
be
that's the thing,
done.
you know, if she has something illegal, you're responsible for it
We
unknowingly.
tell her no, we tell her no, because you could have some kind of angel dust.
mean and wicked
Exactly.
and bad man and grudgeful.
No, this is what you want to say. You can call me all you want. Me not care nothing for no. Because when I go through, they ask you, anybody pack your bag for you? Hey, you come from Jamaica and see what happened. Did anybody pack your bag for you? Sure, so nobody no pack your.
You don't answer them for me just go like me wanna ask me
But
that.
I must tell them to start pull your tie line. When they're right out at the line, I check you. Because you're not supposed to.
Do you have any kind of guns or anything?
Yeah,
No,
did anybody give you a bag?
Sure, see another gun,
Yeah, I punk
Well,
them
whenever them
never
ask
hear
you,
that
just say,
yet.
look, do you want to check it? Come check it.
Now I said check it. I want that one pass me.
Check it.
Jamaica the worst.
But
Hello,
I
ma'am,
punk
it's
them
fine,
punk
welcome.
yeah.
Yeah, me know.
Yeah, she must think here looks smutty. Yeah, she also order.
Her husband was right there with her. What wrong with
Let
you?
me tell you, no,
You're not husband them sometimes play along.
so if me and Uno buck up out at airport and me overweight by 1 5 pounds,
Me not care. Me not care.
Okay, extra money I send it by your
Me
yard.
not care.
and me take out me 2 book them and say, Leo,
Me not care. Me still
well,
not
tell
care.
me no.
You send it back to your yard or you
Send it
dash
back
it
to your
in
damn
my
yard.
garbage.
You can't. Only not throwing a garbage.
Oh no, wicked and bad man, I gonna make me throw me good book when me I carry for read.
That's why she it look like you travel often, because that's why you carry one next smaller bag in your bag. So,
And that be your carry on. Sometimes me see
I
some
stuck a little
carry
hot
on.
bag in it.
You always have 2 bag in there just in case one going burst out. The 2 bag, 2 Marshalls bag, pack and them flat, empty. And if push come to shove, everything go in it, and that are gonna be the carry on.
Exactly. She don't know if you travel.
Listen, the hour gone, you know. So
Yeah.
Hour and a half, Leo, hour and a half we do usually. So
We can't keep it at hour.
Me, what are they? Me.
I want to stay 1 hour, but me have one hearing tomorrow.
We usually stay more than an hour just for the record. So nobody can draw no line round about hour gone. Read the people them story. Gavin
Yeah.
he preaching. So whenever
Michelle, why don't you read the story?
Johnny
read
says
them,
the
I have
trick,
to go.
Johnny says the trick is to have 2 extra bags and money for overweight.
Exactly.
My
But
dear,
when you know, say the airport give you like £2 extra.
they don't give you no pound extra. I'm sure them
No
back.
man, like some of them guys say,
forward
I
is
will you.
for when me weigh me something at home and it's a 50 pound, when me reach it's a 52. They don't give me no extra.
Well,
Then,
I because them everything care money. That's the difference.
I just take out the 2
But they usually give you 2 extra pounds. If they don't like it, they will tell us say they allow you to get 2 extra.
No, me take it out. Take it out and put it in my car, and there's always space in my carry-on.
Oh. But they allow for that, then just put heavy on the back. Like the heavy
I
tag.
want them to do me take out the things and weigh and then me put it back in. No, then
Somebody just sent me a video with Kamina coming home.
what do you mean coming home? Then
There's
and come at airport.
Yeah, the video is showing her going to her office for the first time.
This is borderline obsessive. All right.
Look how much people go.
Kamina is last week, and we have moved on. No more mentioning of Kamina.
Oh, there was a fire down there. There was a fire down there.
Kamina, she's been over.
Right,
we're moving on. We can dwell on,
Ben, wrap up the show, yeah. Wrap up the show. I don't want to hear no more.
Nobody says, or you travel with someone who has no or barely no luggage at all. That's very true. But just walk with your bag and pack it and make it be your carry. You ever see the people that want to go through and carry on bigger than their suitcase?
I'm telling you.
It was good to be here. I really feel that we've been missing so much. We're happy to have you all join us. Do take care, and Saturday morning, bright and early.
God willing.
God bless you. Walk good.
Bye. Good night.